Alrighty, guys and gals. Well, I had a request from Mr. Jeff Raymond to do kind of an overview of my side-by-side that I got. So, been putting it off here, but to begin, I guess it's a 2014 Polaris Ranger 900 XP. It's fuel injected, has electric power steering, four-wheel drive. It's just kind of like, it's got diff lock on the one, and then four-wheel drive up there. So it's got kind of tilt steering and stuff here. It's just got a speedometer on there that shows the miles and fuel gauge and everything on that little deal there. Looks like it's got 775 hours. There's a bunch of different stuff, and it's got almost 5,400 miles. So I've had this thing for, I think I bought it in 2016 from my neighbor. They had two of these. It was my best friend and his dad and his mom. They're a farming operation, but they passed away. It was actually 5 years ago today. So, but anyways, that's where I ended up purchasing it from. Yeah, these are a belt-driven machine, which I don't know how I like about that, but yeah, and the transmission part of it, it's just got it's got park. I know some of the older ones had like a parking brake, but this has like a park lock in the transmission. It's got reverse, neutral, high, and low. Can be kind of finicky if you click it in just wrong. Sometimes it won't quite go into gear and it'll sit there and grind a little bit. I know I've heard people complain about that on them, but I don't know. I think it's all kind of how you get them broke in too, because this one, if you do it just wrong, you can make it grind, but you got to try pretty hard to make it do that. So when they bought it, they had them add the radio in. It's a Polaris radio. I don't know. It's been fine. Got 2 speakers. It's got the rear view mirror and just a plastic top, which is really nice. Keeps the sun off of you. And then I know they had, on their first one that they bought, it had a full windshield, and man, the dust when you're driving down the gravel road, it just hangs in here. So then they got these half windshields or whatever you call them, and it just kind of lets the dust, I mean, it still hangs in there a little bit. If I wasn't so cheap, I'd love to have one of them full tip out windshields. You can kind of tip them out a little bit, and then it just lets the air flow in, and then it'll swing all the way up too. But I think they're like at least $1,200, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So let's see. I guess it does ride really nice. It has independent rear suspension, which obviously for heavy loads and stuff, a straight axle would be better. But it rides nice anyways. These are liquid cooled. It's got a little radiator up there. So yeah, it's been a decent machine, I guess. I have had to replace the belt. I think it was last year the belt blew out on me. And they said at that time that I needed to replace the one clutch, which they didn't have, so I just had them put on a new belt and been running it. I don't know, it makes a little bit of noise when it's like spooling down when you're slowing down, but that clutch was like $800 or something, I think, too. So long as it's hanging on, I know it could blow out and screw up all kinds of things. So I should replace it, but haven't got that far, I guess. Another problem I had with it, the electric fuel pump went out, dead in the water. You can't see it here. If you flip that seat up there, then you can get to it. Really wasn't that big of a deal to replace. I did it myself. So, the box, got a pretty decent box on it. Kind of tailgate, kind of like a pickup. It's a little bit flimsy, but what do you expect when you get one of these machines? I kind of like these hooks. I got a sprayer that I put in the back of here. Put a hook on there. Obviously, you can tell it gets used and abused. We pick a lot of rocks with this thing. Yeah, it's been quite an asset to have around. With having two boys that I like to have help me pick rocks and stuff. With the bench seat in there, we can all three fit in there. We can all buckle up safely to go down the road and stuff. I still have it, but we used to just pick with the four-wheeler and had a trailer that had like fenders on the side, and I just have them sit on the fenders of either the four-wheeler or the trailer. And yeah, I've run over both my kids a couple times, so this has been a good deal. So yeah, I don't know. It's got I think I replaced the one tire. I know when they had it, he ran over like a fence post, and some people buy these and put fancier wheels and tires and stuff on it, and he just went and bought a new set of takeoffs or whatever that somebody traded in. The wheels on it, I don't know if I'm not a real big black wheel fan, but you know, it does have a little bit of shininess on there, so that, I don't know. As far as looks goes, there's a lot of uglier ones in my opinion, so I don't know. Black wheels, to me it looks like an old Buick car with the hubcaps missing. Sorry if you like black wheels, but that's all I can think of when I see black wheels. But anyways, can't really think of too much more on it. I guess I could touch on my sprayer that I put in it. This is a 60-gallon sprayer. I made kind of mounts on the side there, and little dog chains so you can chain it in. Works pretty good. It's got a little electric pump. I think it's 3.5 gallon a minute or something. That's actually the second pump that I've had, and this is only 3 years old, I think. And it's got the triple nozzles on the back there. The ones are like a boomless nozzle, so you get like a, oh golly, I don't know, probably a 15-foot pattern behind you with that. One thing I really like these are shut off right now. When I'm spraying fence lines and stuff, I shut the two off and just let the one spray off to the side, and then spray with the hand deal too. Works really good for that. So all I had before was a 25-gallon sprayer, and man, I still do a lot of loads with this because I spray some hog sites and stuff around on the rock and around the buildings and all that stuff. So that thing gets a lot of use. So just got a valve here to turn on and off your boom back there, and then you can adjust your pressure and stuff there. Or if you open that all the way up, then you can actually agitate what's in the tank. That works pretty good. So yeah, that's my little spiel on the Ranger. Oh, I guess one of the things I don't like about it is the air intake is on each side here. And when you're going down the gravel road, you're stirring up all that dust, and you guessed it, it just sucks all that dust in. So I don't know why they don't have something up on the front to take the air in, but they don't. So that's one con on it, and I would say the the belt driven system is maybe another one, because it hasn't, I guess it's failed me. So, but yeah, sure, there's plenty of other better ones out there, good ones, good, bad, or indifferent, but this is the one that I got, and I really like it, but it's the only one I've ever had too. So if you're looking for one, I wouldn't be afraid to buy another one. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.